Hashtags are key if you want your reels to be sent or shown to the right people. They're also key if you want more exposure so that you can grow your audience on Instagram. It's like this letter. It won't get to the right person if I don't put the right address on it. It'll get lost in the mail. Your hashtags tell the algorithm who to send your reel to. But if I don't use the right hashtags, the relevant hashtags, then the reel gets shown or sent to the wrong people. It gets lost in Instagram land. Just like this letter. If I didn't put my dad's address on it in Birmingham, Alabama, who knows where it would go? You might be asking, well, how many hashtags should you be using? And where should you put these hashtags? In the comments or in the caption? And how do you know which hashtags are relevant and which hashtags are gonna get you the most exposure so you're ranked in the hashtag search? Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Content Lab, AKA the laundry room. Let's get the easy question out of the way first. Where should you put your hashtags when you post your reel? In the caption or in the comments? And the answer is, it's up to you. It does not matter where you post them, just post them. Now let's attack the more complicated questions. Which hashtags should you be using? You want to make sure the hashtags are relevant to what is in the actual reel and who it is meant for. And you want to get specific. If you're too broad, your hashtag will be so big, so competitive, you would never show up in the ranked hashtags or in the top hashtags search. And you also want to make sure you're very specific so that the algorithm knows who to send your reel to. The last time I talked about this, I said I use the same hashtag rules I use on TikTok with my Reels hashtags, meaning I don't use more than 5 hashtags, and it seems to be working. When I go to my account and I look at my Reels, I see that my low performing Reels are all around 20 to 25,000 views. I see my higher performing reels, meaning more views, in the 300 to 400,000 range of views. And I seem to be able to grow my account with my reels using just 3 to 5 hashtags. I also checked, and my last 2 reels that I posted yesterday and the day before are both being shown on the top hashtags inside the hashtag search. Now, I didn't use huge ones. I used ones that were very specific to what I was talking about in the video and what I do. And I also used ones for the people who may be looking for it because I'm a video coach. It was video content marketing that ranked, and that one only had 13.4 thousand using it. And then the other one that I ranked in was video marketing strategy, and that was 18.9 thousand. The ones that I did not appear in were in the 41,000 range and 22,000 range. And then one that I used, Reels Insta, which was 1 million. I don't know why I even thought that would happen. Remember, it's based on how many people are using that and also the size of your account and how much engagement you get on your account. If you're a small account with low engagement, you're not going to rank in those high competitive Instagram hashtags. You've got to go lower. I know this is working for me, but I don't know what's working. Is it the hashtags or is it the content? Is it the engagement? Is it the time of day? So many things go into the success formula of our reels. Content is the most important one, but what about hashtags? I'm going to test it. I know what I can get when I use 3 to 5 hashtags. I want to show you how you can test your hashtags. Come on. The idea is I am going to start posting more hashtags than 5 on my reels. We're specifically talking about reels. I do recommend that you use all 30 hashtags, relevant, researched hashtags for your Instagram post, anything else besides a reel. But up until now, I have only used 3 to 5 hashtags. I did test this on 2 reels and they did not do well, but I don't think that I tested it long enough. So this is the website I want to show you that I'm going to be using to test. I found out about this website called Flick.tech by my friend Ali Mirza. He is a wizard at the hashtags.
You should absolutely be using hashtags for your Instagram Reels.
That part I agree with. I agree that you should be using hashtags with your Reels. The part I'm not convinced of is you should be using 15 to 30 hashtags for your Reels. Because if the algorithm on Reels is like the algorithm on TikTok, that many hashtags will actually hurt you and not help you. It gives the algorithm too many addresses and it doesn't know who to send it to. That's the theory I've been working on this entire time since Reels started and my account is growing with just 3 to 5 hashtags. But we're gonna put it to the test and we're gonna use flick.tech to do it. This is a really cool website because it will link to your Instagram account and it will suggest hashtags based on your previous posts. It also shows you when you have ranked with certain hashtags. The problem with this website, the one thing is that it does not show your insights for Reels because Instagram doesn't show us our insights for Reels. So we're having to base these hashtags off of posts other than Reels, but still, it's your content. And you're able to see the average likes that these hashtags get and how many people are using these hashtags so that you know what's too big and what's too small for your account. For instance, if you have an average like count on your post that's around 200, then this would make sense for your account. These are the likes, not how many people are using them. So in this situation, video content marketing would be a good one if you get around that amount. In fact, that is one that I used in a reel that I was ranked at the top with. Here's an example of some of the posts that have ranked because of the hashtags that I use. So these are hashtags that work for me. So it's able to show you what worked and what did not work. And you're able to see what place you ranked. You can also go in and you can group your hashtags together so that they're all there ready to go and then copy and paste them. For the next 5 days, I'm going to post reels with 10 to 15 to 30 hashtags. And I'm going to compare my performance with those reels to the reels that only have 3 to 5 hashtags. If you want to do this, I encourage you to find some place to keep track of your hashtags, whether it's a website or it's just your notes app, but you have to be intentional with hashtags because throwing a bunch of hashtags out there and not doing your research will not get you results. Trust me, I have done that. I know it's the quick and easy. Go find somebody like you in your niche and see the hashtags that they're using, and then you go try and use those, and it does not work out. I use similar hashtags in all of my reels because my reels are always about similar things. And I'm using the hashtags that have gotten me wins, that have gotten me ranked up there. If I find that they don't, because I go and look, then I don't use them again, especially if they're in the millions. That was crazy town. I don't know why I used that. But you need to be intentional with your hashtags. I'm going to do this and I will bring you the results to let you know if I see a difference when I use more than 5 hashtags. If you missed out on that video when I gave my complete Reels strategy and showed how I gained 15,000 followers in 1 month, it's right here. Go check it out. If you liked this video, make sure you hit like and hit subscribe so you can get notified the next time and you see what my hashtag research results are all about.